today they did a they did a pretty nasty update. If you guys have been trying to get your blueprints going on this game, they ended up nerfing the drop rate. As you can see right here, drop rates have been slightly lowered. But notably, they are still higher than what they were before. So this is still pretty good. I think this is actually, after this change, this could be something that is now going to be staying in the game. And I think this might be a permanent change, which, to be fair, probably is a good thing with how casual a lot of people play the game. Probably better to give them more drops. And the way that blueprints were prior to this was extremely rare. They also re-enabled the hidden bunker. They fixed an issue where spamming the interact input while having a bad connection would make players unable to perform an interact button. This happened a lot where you would try and open a door, and then the door would become uninteractable anymore, so you couldn't even push any buttons or do anything with it. They've apparently fixed that. Added missing volumes to make sure inside areas don't deal cold damage during cold snaps. Updated the drivers for AMD. Fixed an issue with the unexpected initial. So, pretty small update, but I think this is quite drastic. Because if you guys watched my stream the last couple days, particular 2 days ago, I saw a clip in the morning. I saw pictures. I saw people saying that drops are going crazy. So I went in and figured it out. I now have mastered the map Stella Montis. Now, I will say that's pretty much only for the sake of looting. And I'll give you, you know what? Since you guys are tuning in at the beginning of a stream, I'll give you guys my little cheat sheet for the map. So if we go to Stella, best spots, loading bay, right here. It's like third floor up. If you go bottom floor, go up the stairs here. There's a zip line in the middle. Go up the zip line, and right over here where it connects into cafe, right here, this locker room here, bananas. Blueprint City right here. Okay, you can also go into cafeteria, and in the back room here in the kitchen, tons of drawers. Sometimes can be BPs. You can put a battery into the back there. Also, nice BPs there. Tons of BPs, workshop assembly, all up here. Sometimes people spawn here and like right here, and they'll go straight for assembly. But sometimes they're not. I've noticed a couple times people miss it. So even if you get the lobby spawn or something, although if you get lobby spawn, the best thing is to jump over the top right here into this stairwell here. These doors all here are absolute blueprint city. No real blueprints here. This room's trash. It says it's red, but this is more like trinkets. If you need like anything trinket oriented, that's what Archives has. And that's pretty much, I mean, medical's also pretty good. The top medical is not super crazy. I noticed more down in the server racks here and the bottom little rooms. I get more, but anything you can open drawers on, we'll give it to you. Viewing deck only has a couple things there, not too much. There's also some containers actually in the middle here that you can get too, with like the drawers that you can pull out that can give you some good stuff that are hidden around. And there's a bunch of other hidden spots and everything, but nonetheless, that's my little secret. Don't tell anybody. I think this is at a higher rate going to just be the new normal, to where now we're going to be gaming. I don't even know what to say, guys. It made me think though that it makes sense to actually, if they keep it. And here's the thing. I thought this was my head. I thought the update that they did when they buffed blueprints was a complete accident. This is broken. People are getting way too many blueprints. This is completely busted. I got so many blueprints. I mean, I got 90 blueprints in the last 2 days. So many blueprints. So I thought it was broken and they were going to revert it back. I thought this was just an end of wipe thing. They're going to pump it, and then it resets. They're going to drop it back down. But the fact that they already hotfixed it and they've dropped it down makes me now think maybe this is going to be a permanent change to the game. If this is a permanent change to the game, I think that actually is a good thing for the game, because it's so rare to find them in the first place, and so many people play this casually that it's like impossible to even get blueprints. But if you can wipe and then get the blueprints back pretty easily, then it takes a lot of the barrier away from even wanting to depart in the first place. But we don't even know. I haven't seen them say anything about what the plan is for blueprints after the update yet. So I think that's still a big question, but this leads me to think that now this is intentional, and if they're bringing it back, it makes me think it's here to stay. What do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna leave this, or is this an end of wipe thing? Because they never said this is specifically an end of wipe thing. This just seems like this is just like it's not part of an event. If it was a limited time thing, it would say it's part of an event, like all these other things. But I don't know. That's just how I'm reading into it so far. Do you think they're gonna keep it? If the BP drops like this, I'm gonna be doing the expedition all the time. Yeah, because that's one of the biggest hurdles. If you already have all the BPs, you're not gonna want to reset. But if you can get them back, like in if you want to go in and grind for them and get a couple of them done, like we can get a crazy amount of them now to where that's not really a hurdle much anymore. Hope it's permanent. Sick of all these guys trying to sell BPs as well. That is a potential issue with this game, right?